Welcome to this presentation on obsolete e-learning devices, responsible management of handheld language translators. Technology has transformed the way we learn new languages. Handheld language translators have helped students, travelers, professionals, and language learners communicate more effectively by providing quick translations, pronunciation assistance, and support for conversations across different languages. In this presentation, we'll explore why handheld language translators become obsolete, how they can continue serving valuable purposes, and the practical steps that support responsible ownership while reducing unnecessary electronic waste. Handheld language translators have become valuable tools in today's educational landscape. They allow users to communicate across language barriers quickly and conveniently, making language learning more accessible than ever before. Students use them to reinforce classroom lessons, while travelers rely on them to navigate unfamiliar places with greater confidence. Business professionals use them during international meetings, and language learners benefit from practicing pronunciation and expanding vocabulary through real-time translations. Unlike traditional dictionaries or phrase books, modern translation devices provide instant assistance. Many can recognize spoken language, translate printed text, and pronounce words correctly, allowing users to improve their communication skills almost anywhere. As technology continues to evolve, these portable devices have become important companions for people learning new languages outside traditional classrooms. They represent one example of how digital technology has expanded educational opportunities for learners of every age. However, as newer models introduce additional languages, faster processing, improved speech recognition, and artificial intelligence capabilities, many older translators begin to fall behind. Although they may still function well, they often no longer provide the same level of performance expected from today's educational technology. It's important to understand that obsolete does not necessarily mean broken. Many handheld language translators continue operating for years after newer models are released. They may still translate conversations and assist with language learning, but advancements in technology gradually make older hardware less competitive. Modern translation devices often include significantly faster processors, allowing translations to appear more quickly and accurately. Expanded language databases give users access to additional languages, dialects, and specialized vocabulary that older models may never receive. Speech recognition systems have also improved considerably. Better microphones capture spoken language more accurately, while enhanced speakers produce clearer audio for pronunciation guidance. Some newer translators now depend on cloud-based services that constantly update language databases through internet connections. Older devices frequently lack the hardware necessary to support these advanced features. In addition to technological improvements, normal wear also contributes to obsolescence. Rechargeable batteries naturally lose capacity over time. Charging ports experience repeated wear, and replacement parts become increasingly difficult to obtain. As a result, many users choose to upgrade, even though their existing translator still performs basic communication tasks. Although handheld language translators are compact and lightweight, they contain many sophisticated electronic components. Inside these devices are printed circuit boards that coordinate every function. Processors perform complex translation calculations, while memory chips store software, language databases, and user settings. Rechargeable batteries provide portable power, allowing users to carry their translators throughout the day without constant access to electrical outlets. Microphones capture spoken language, speakers deliver translated responses, and display screens present translated text in an easy-to-read format. Many devices also include wireless communication hardware such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, enabling software updates or cloud-based translation services. Together, these components combine plastics, metals, glass, electronic circuitry, and rechargeable batteries into a single portable device. Because these products contain multiple valuable materials, they require responsible handling when they eventually reach the end of their useful lives. Simply throwing them away as household trash may result in the unnecessary loss of resources that could otherwise remain available through proper recycling. Understanding what's inside these devices helps us appreciate why responsible electronic waste management is an important part of modern technology ownership. One of the simplest ways to reduce electronic waste is by extending the life of devices that still function well. Many handheld language translators continue meeting everyday communication needs long after newer models become available. Proper care begins with protecting the device from unnecessary damage. Using protective carrying cases, avoiding excessive heat or moisture, and storing equipment safely all contribute to longer service life. Keeping charging ports clean helps maintain reliable charging connections, while installing software updates whenever available may improve both performance and stability. Battery maintenance also plays an important role. Proper charging habits can preserve battery health and extend overall usability. Before replacing a translation device, it's worthwhile to ask whether the existing equipment still meets current needs. Casual learners, travelers, or individuals using basic translation features may find that older models continue performing perfectly well. Delaying unnecessary upgrades not only saves money but also reduces the volume of electronic waste generated each year. Before deciding to recycle an older handheld language translator, consider whether it could continue serving someone else. Many devices that no longer satisfy advanced users still offer tremendous value to beginners learning a foreign language. Schools with language programs may benefit from donated equipment that supports classroom activities. Community education programs and nonprofit organizations may also appreciate additional learning tools that help expand educational opportunities. Individuals preparing for international travel can often benefit from reliable, older translators, even if they lack the latest artificial intelligence features. Extending the useful life of functional equipment helps maximize the value already invested in manufacturing these devices. Reuse also delays disposal, allowing valuable electronics to remain productive for much longer. Whenever a device still performs reliably, finding another user can be one of the most effective ways to reduce unnecessary electronic waste while supporting continued education. Modern handheld language translators often store more information than many people realize. Depending on the model, they may retain saved conversations, customized language settings, travel information, Wi-Fi credentials, Bluetooth connections, or other personal preferences. Before transferring ownership, donating, or recycling a device, users should carefully review any information stored within the system. Whenever possible, performing a factory reset removes personal information and restores the translator to its original settings. Taking only a few minutes to erase stored data helps protect privacy while preparing the equipment for reuse or responsible recycling. Developing this habit is beneficial not only for translation devices, but for virtually every electronic product that stores personal information. Responsible technology ownership includes protecting both the environment and personal privacy throughout a device's entire life cycle. Technology will continue advancing, and eventually every electronic device will need replacement. However, careful planning allows users to make more informed decisions before purchasing new equipment. Evaluating whether an existing translator still satisfies current needs helps avoid unnecessary upgrades. Maintaining an inventory of educational devices makes it easier to identify equipment that continues performing reliably. Keeping chargers, cables, manuals, and accessories organized also improves future maintenance and increases opportunities for reuse. Before replacing a device, users should back up any important information, remove personal data, and evaluate whether the equipment could continue benefiting another individual or organization. If the device has truly reached the end of its useful life, selecting a licensed recycler helps ensure that electronic materials are managed responsibly and valuable resources can be recovered whenever possible. Thoughtful planning benefits users, educational institutions, and the environment alike. Educational technology supports learning throughout our lives, but it also teaches an important lesson about responsible ownership. Students who learn to maintain their electronic devices, avoid unnecessary upgrades, and understand the value of proper electronic waste management often carry those habits into adulthood. Educational institutions can reinforce these practices by encouraging responsible purchasing decisions, teaching proper equipment care, and promoting awareness of electronic waste without discouraging technological innovation. Small actions, such as maintaining equipment, repairing devices when practical, donating functional technology, and choosing licensed recyclers when recycling becomes necessary, can collectively reduce waste while allowing valuable resources to remain in productive use. As language translation technology continues improving, newer devices will undoubtedly provide even greater accuracy and expanded capabilities. At the same time, older devices deserve thoughtful management throughout every stage of their life cycle. By viewing handheld language translators as long-term educational resources rather than short-term consumer products, we support both lifelong learning and more sustainable technology use for future generations. Thank you for watching this presentation. Technology continues to transform language learning, making communication easier and education more accessible across cultures and around the world. By extending the useful life of handheld language translators, protecting personal information, finding opportunities for reuse, and choosing licensed recyclers when recycling becomes necessary, each of us can contribute to reducing electronic waste while supporting responsible technology ownership. If you would like to learn more about responsible electronics recycling or have questions about proper disposal options, we'd be happy to help. Reach us by phone, email, or visit our website. Thank you for helping build a future where technology continues to educate, connect, and inspire, while being managed responsibly from beginning to end.